Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into the Loadout. Sean,
Johnny.
we're heading into July. We started this in March,
Yes.
and the whole idea was we thought this would be a month or two and figure out what was going on, but get to see all of our friends and catch up. And it's been a lot longer than I had expected, I got to tell you.
I totally agree with you. Actually, before I went on vacation last week,
Yeah.
we actually got an award show done.
Yes,
We got BET done.
Yep.
It was great to go back to work. Production, everybody really did a great job testing and PPE. Everybody had it. Everybody was respectful. It was actually a pretty good experience.
You had a great time?
It was just nice to get back to work.
Well,
and
I wouldn't know that, Sean, because there was no bands on the show this year, so it's not the same kind of thing for me as it is like to just, And I don't know if the audience enjoyed it as much either because, it is the BET award show where it's about music and people playing instruments and I did help out with a piano in Chicago, but it's still not the same being on site and getting to see everybody. I did get to go over to Castle Studios and pass off a microphone stand as the end of the day ended, and it was like, hey, how you going? See ya.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, though.
Well, I didn't have as much fun. It is something. Well, who's our guest today?
We have Patrice.
All right, Patrice. Thank you for coming on.
Hi, guys.
How are you today?
Thanks for having me. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm trying to stay creative and stay busy. But, I heard you guys are talking about a couple of award shows that have started to come back. And you were on BET, Sean, you said?
Yes, I was. It was really a condensed down version of it.
I had a microphone stand this time.
We had 3 cameras and a green screen.
Yeah, I watched some of it, and I was like trying to figure out okay, this is different. This is sort of we're all kind of learning the way that.
That's a mega show too. I mean, BET is massive. When they have the BET Experience and 106 in Park out in LA Live. I mean, so for it to be, basically 3 cameras on a stage was, it's shocking, but it baby steps, right? We got an award show done. So hopefully that opens the doors to other things. People feel more comfortable. So
what have you been doing for fun? Any fun? You build tanks or anything?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I country line dance. And so I've been doing some country line dancing in my house, with YouTube tutorials. And so I've been doing that.
Patrice, that's about as close to building tanks as we've had so far. I just got to say, country line dancing at her house.
Are you prepared to do a little demonstration for us today?
No.
What?
No,
we've been Peter Margolis and the guys have been hitting us up, telling us what to do on the show to bump it up. That would be nice if we did like a musical interlude, like near the end of the show, where she could do like a 30 seconds of a song.
That's a great idea.
Bring this in.
No. It's not a great idea.
That would be awesome, Patrice.
That's not going to happen.
Oh.
No.
Everybody, please write in and tell us if you think that's a good idea.
No, don't do that. This was between you and us. This wasn't for everybody.
Well, Zach says he can pull something off of Facebook or something, and we can just put it in each show if you would sign off on it. Is that okay?
Zach. Okay. Reverse.
Okay.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
talk about other things that I've been doing. Yeah.
Boy, I was excited about that idea, though.
Well, we tried.
No, and this is also, trying to keep up with what you guys are all doing and all the rest of our friends, in production and just, reaching out and I'm also checking out these shows that have been aired. I just watched Done and Dusted did Global Citizens, another concert. SBs did a show as well back just couple weeks ago. And so just kind of trying to keep up with what's happening and how things are changing and shifting. One of my coordinators of PAs that usually works backstage with me in dressing rooms, she just got on a reality show, and so she's kind of been keeping me up to date with just the new procedures. I mean, Sean, you probably know too because you were just doing BET, but how strict everything is and the temperature checks and I was thinking for what I do, in dressing room with like handling food and, all of that, just writer items, how that's going to shift. And just for those of us that also production manage, I was thinking like, what about crew meals? Like, I was curious, like, how will that work? Because, there's like no buffets really allowed with that new documentation that came out not too long ago of how we're supposed to do production. And so, yeah, just kind of keeping up. I don't know if that's so much of what am I doing for fun?
Yeah, that's not fun. That's more of a big drag. It's a drag. We've been having to deal with all that stuff, and it's just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have to say though, BET, as far as food, they had a catering trailer outside, and they would basically, you ask for coffee in the morning, they hand you coffee. The guy came around and offered snacks and stuff. I mean, it was first class. I think everybody just felt comfortable. I don't know that anybody ever had any issues with anything, so it was really nice. Kind of, but small. We missed our big family of people. Patrice running around like a crazy woman doing, dressing rooms and finding grapes or whatever she needs to put in there.
Yeah, or a monitor. I'm usually always
or a monitor or yeah.
Those usually take a while to get in there, don't they?
Yeah, the monitor guy's always slow.
Tell me about it, Johnny.
Right?
Wow.
Not like a music stand or, hey, is there an acoustic guitar for the dressing room?
Johnny's so fast. He's so fast.
Oh, God. Patrice,
I can never find you.
I'm thinking about maybe you and I do the show and we give it have guest hosts.
Wait a second. What about Patrice teaching you how to line dance?
Look, Sean, I see what you did there.
You see what I did there?
Johnny.
And no.
Listen, I'm not opposed. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm a player.
But, yeah, I'd love to hang out with Johnny. I mean, Sean, I like you too, but I'm just saying our fan favorite.
Oh, okay.
He's all right feet anyway, this guy.
Oh.
What do you have coming up? Anything new? Anything for the holiday? I mean, that's my big dilemma. It's like, okay, great, 4th of July weekend. I have nothing to do and nowhere to go. Actually, that's not true. I did get invited to go to Mike Cusgrove's pool party at Cusgrove's, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen, with everything going on.
Yeah, I have no holiday plans whatsoever. I feel like I might just watch. I mean, are people doing fireworks? Is there like a display happening?
I don't think they
are.
In LA, at least, I think they shut everything down. I mean, I left the beach this morning, and they were shutting the beaches down. So.
Yeah, it's getting really real again. I think I'm out in Lancaster, so I'm out like in the high desert, and so I think the last I heard they might be doing some fireworks, but it keeps going back and forth. And so all to say, I'll probably just watch something online or watch whatever I did last year as a memory. I mean, I literally have no real holiday plans. Yeah, everything's kind of changed.
Sean, you're a big party guy. What's your plans?
They kind of got shut down. I'll be honest with you.
Did they?
Normally we watch from my house. We can watch the big fireworks show, and they out where I live, they shut it all down. So I don't know. We'll get like a sparkler and make the kids run around the pool or something. I don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Patrice, what else have you been doing? Have you picked up any new hobbies, or what do you cooking?
Yeah, I mean, cooking not so much. Yeah. Lots of home cleaning. I don't know if you guys have been doing this, but like especially during the first couple of months.
Sean has a cleaning crew.
I cleaned out my garage. I rearranged like the back room. I created this like mini studio. I was like doing all of this like decor type stuff. I guess kind of what I would be doing backstage for dressing rooms.
Right.
And so I was doing it in my own house. And so that's kind of a hobby that I had time for. And then I have like a side hustle that I was doing, while I've been doing stuff backstage. And so I've been devoting some time to my side hustle, my small business, which for backstage.
Promote it. Tell us what it is. Come on.
No, I was just going to say, just to give a little bit of context, I work doing the dressing rooms, and I would bring in free products, and they would usually be like small brands or smaller businesses. And so now I just kind of started concentrating a little bit more on that and helping some small businesses, especially during this time, and some local small businesses as well. So that's been keeping me kind of busy. and it's keeps me kind of creative as well.
And has that, since the COVID, has that helped you because people have more time to talk, so you can set some stuff up on shows, or is it what's going on with that?
Yeah. It actually has helped because that I've had time away from shows, because usually, because it's a side hustle, it's kind of like stop go. But now, because there's just all this whole time frame, I had time to devote, sit down with people, hear their story, all the things that I wanted to do prior. But I just last week, I got a call for my first show, possibly back in August. And so we'll see. It's still all TBD, but we'll see what happens and what the guidelines are for what
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And what about your team that you work with? How are they doing? Is everybody healthy and safe? And
yeah, thank you for asking. They are all safe, all healthy. No one in our team has gotten COVID, thankfully, and some of them are actually starting to work again, because they usually PA, not just for me, in dressing rooms, but also on the production side. We all do, a multitude of things. And so some of them are already working before I am, which I love, because they're getting out there, but they are healthy. And that's the most important part. So I'm glad.
Yeah, we haven't heard any new upticks of anybody in our social circle of work and friends that have been infected, thank goodness. So,
yeah, no, it's that's a good thing. And any of those people, did they get tested or any of that on the shows that they were working on? Was that a mandatory thing, or do you have that info?
Yeah, what I heard was just that there was temperature checks.
Oh, okay.
And that happened like every time you go in. I think it's in like on set each day, but that's all I know right now.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Well, if anybody has something they need and Patrice could fit the mold, give us a yell.
Yeah,
give her a yell. Let's go. Let's get back in it.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Thank you, man.
And what about your podcast? Because you got to mention all your stuff. This is it.
No.
Come on.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I will. I started a little podcast as well. Wow. Thanks for reminding me, Sean. Okay, your points just went up. Okay,
no.
So they're up.
Patrice, is it just you, Patrice?
Yeah. Well, it's me interviewing some guests in the faith space and those that work in entertainment, and so I just sit down and have kind of like you guys, but I'm not as good as you guys.
Well,
we're horrible.
I have to imagine it must be easier only having to rely on yourself, though, every interview.
Not true.
Yeah.
No, that's
wow.
Not true. I mean, I love what y'all are doing, and just again seeing our friends and all that it's been really good for my heart in this season, because I do love our production family. I do love like what we get to do, and we're kind of like a crazy circus bunch of people, but it's like
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I feel like these are like y'all are my people. I mean, I don't know. That's
well, it's crazy. I mean, this is the longest I think any of us have gone without seeing each other. Like, and you don't ever realize, like, I see Patrice like every 3 weeks. I see her on a different show, or I see Dylan or Aaron, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, but I've seen them for 10, 20 years. You've seen them on shows, and all of a sudden like, I haven't seen any of these. Nobody's around.
Everybody, it's insane.
So this part of the show has actually worked out. I mean, other than Johnny, seeing him every time I come in here, kind of levels it out.
I keep his sharp tongue working, though. That's the key.
I love this. I love what you guys are doing.
So, well, we appreciate you coming by. What was your podcast, so people could check that out? You got to help yourself out. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so kind. So it's called Patrice's Playlist, and it's now officially on iTunes and on Spotify.
Wow.
And I
awesome.
think I have about a few episodes up, and that's season 1. I think I'm starting season 2 in a couple of weeks, and we'll see how long this thing goes. Maybe it'll just last, for this year, or I don't know. I'm just having fun with it now.
Perfect. And then what's your other company, your side hustle for the business stuff? What was that? Just so everybody knows, because everybody's looking for something right now. All these shows getting ready to go. We want them to call you.
Yeah. Thank you. Together Good Co. So if you go to togethergoodco.com, and it's basically like what I do for talent, dressing room services, as well as working with small businesses and helping to connect them to influencers and celebrities as well, in a very chill, non-weird way.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome, yeah.
All All right. Well, continue.
Sean's doing that too with his Dale Earnhardt picture over here and his Apache mask.
Right.
He's on a small level as well.
Very
small. Dale Earnhardt's now around.
Wow.
Oh.
Too soon. Well, we love you. We miss you. We totally appreciate you coming on and having some fun with us. And anything you need, just reach out. And hope you guys all take a look and see what Patrice is doing on her podcast. I'm going to look because I'm thinking about getting a new host.
Well, at least she can dance.
That's true.
Listen! No. God, stop. Let's do it again.
Okay. All right, Patrice. Great to see you.
Have a good weekend.
Good to
See you
guys.
soon, we hope.
Bye.
I hope so, too.
So, did she say Palmdale or Lancaster?
Lancaster.
Wow,
we could carpool with
that's
her.
a worse commute. She's already drove a half hour before she gets to
She
our
could
house.
pick us up.
Yeah. That ride home is going to be horrible, though. Yeah. She's there way after us.
Yeah, that's true. And she goes in early, too.
Yeah, no pass.
Never mind.
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching, and thanks for all the comments and all the fun. We've been having fun. We miss everybody at the show, and we look to get back to you soon. Have a safe 4th.
Yep. Happy 4th.